Yo, this your boy Poematic, back at you once again. Today, I'm going into rocking chair mode, you know what I'm saying? You get your coffee, sit black, maybe, you got a blunt, get your blunt, and I tell you stories of godhood and queenhood, through my life and what I experienced. But today is rocking chair, story mode. And it's called Poematic, kneel before a queen, not the queen, because there's a lot of queens out here. And this is really directed towards the queens to know that your intuition and the power of your intuition, if it's correct, if you on point, man, it's real. And due to the fact that you might not have a spiritual brother in front of you, you still got to maintain that spiritual essence of you, you know what I'm saying? Because this is me trying to search for a queen who had gave me a reading, and she don't know how accurate she was to this day, but I don't even know where to find that just to tell her thank you, you know what I'm saying? And how the story is about how she told me something and never really even got a chance to know or see if what she said really came to fruition. And me seeing this and knowing this and watching it come to fruition in my life, it's like I need to find her and let her know her powers. Because right now, the nigga she was with, he was under the Mason Act. So he really won, he liked her, but he, I don't know if I doubted if he built with her, you know what I'm saying? Because he was too gone off the goon lick. But, so one day, I'm in this belly of the beast, you know what I'm saying? Kicking it, playing cards, smoking weed, all this, brothers drinking and shit like that. And there's this female that read people. And she was reading people, and I was there with the wifey. She was reading them, and then somewhere around, I had left and went to the store with a guy, and he come back, so she had got done, I guess, giving people a little formal reading or whatever, I guess she is a seer, she can see things more so than just reading people. We just say God queen, goddess, like they say God body. So I assume when I came in, I'm sitting there chilling, people playing cards, I'm waiting on my turn, and she kept catwalking, walking around me, I call it catwalking when a woman walking in a fashion that you can see out your periphery, even if you ain't looking at it, it's like you can feel the attention on you, you know what I'm saying, that way. And I tell these stories because these are things that actually happen, and maybe the queens can learn that from the story I'm going to tell, that your intuition is supremely accurate. And all you have to do is know. And once you know, it don't even matter if a person tell you, because a lot of times a person, if you tell them something that happened, or you kick that queenhood to them and it manifests, they be scared to tell you you was right. You see what I'm saying? They'll sneak, get up under you and try to get the information, sneak it from you, But anyway, so she was like, she was like, excuse me, how you doing? I said, hey, how you doing? I said, I didn't know she read. This is my first time ever being read, too. And when I say read is, I call it mind scan. Look at a person and don't discriminate from the images you get in your mind. And what we try to do is try to put the images into perspective. So if I see a black person standing in front of me, I'm going to see a white person. I'm like, what the fuck is the white person, though? So I'm like, throwing off because he's black, but not knowing he might got a white girlfriend like that. So, just let it soak in, And when you feed it back undiscriminatory, like, yeah, you really like your white girl. He like, oh, yo, how you know? So it's really just letting the mind soak in that first image. But I didn't know when she seen me, she was seeing, God body. I don't know how this look. She catwalking. She want to ask me questions, but in her mind, she like, this nigga, if you see me, he look ruthless. He in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about the way I talk, maybe how fast I talk. That's how fast I think. But the way I talk, the ruthlessness in it, the language I use, I'm trying. Trust me. I'm trying to go into a new year not talking so ruthless, but you got to understand when you're in Chicago, it's like living in a war-torn country. You know what I'm saying? It's like we in Iraq, you know, and it's niggas dying every day all around you. You know, I leave a liquor store and I just come back. After I left, that somebody got shot in the head right behind me. So it's like, you know, pardon the language, but if you know you got discernment, you'll know that everything is an expression of something. And I am an expression of a war-torn veteran going into some spirituality stuff in Chicago. And the fact that I'm even just sitting here talking in the midst of this hell, please just let me get that. But I'm working on the language. So anyway, pardon about it. A lot of people be like, man, he sound crazy. But check my background and understand that what I'm going through, this should be the last thing I'm talking about. And just the fact that I am talking, come on, let's get a clap there. You know what I'm saying? So stop being, you know, this 2021 Corona, you know, COVID. You know, let's get it in on some higher thinking. Like I said, so the Queen sat there, you know. She couldn't help it because she kept saying in her mind, this is my son. This is what she thinking, you know what I'm saying? While she catwalking, while she looking at me. I'm looking, I don't know none of this, you know. So she's like, what you do? She just come out like that. I said, what do you mean what I do, you know? She said, what do you do? Like she was trying to feel me out, you know, because she getting God body in her mind or whatever. Haru, Yeshua, you know what I'm saying? You know, things of that nature. Buddha, Gandhi, but I look like I done shot up 12 niggas, you know, so it's teaching you women don't judge a book by its cover. She don't know I feel, but she keep hearing spiritual, godly shit in her mind, looking at me. Remind your boyfriend over here smoking a blunt, playing cards, so it's real awkward. I'm hoping he don't think I'm playing with this girl, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so she sit down. She said, let me ask you, what do you like? You work? I said, yeah, I had a job at the time, you know, this bullshit. That job worked for the Germans, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm under the Hitler Act. Before I was under the China Ming Act, you know. So I said, yeah. She said, yeah, but that's it. I said, no, I got a website. She said, a website? I said, yeah. She said, what's the website about? I said, it's to help people. You know, Godspeedning.com, hoodx.com. It's, you know, she said, oh, help people? Wait, what? Whoa. So now this spirit, you know, this God body, this is my son, it's kind of making a little sense to it because looking at me, it don't look like I'm doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So she started, okay, now she, you know, I'm like, okay, what's up? She said, can I read you? I said, you know what, yeah, I've never been read before, however this go. I want to see what you see and see if what you say is what you see is real. And she don't know how on point she is. So she's like, okay, well, I was going to say something totally different to you. You know, I was going to say, you know, you need to be a better person to your girl and all that. I said, no, don't read my relations to me and my wife. I said, read me, nigga, not my relations to my wife. See, that's where you get it messed up. Read me. No, she's like, all right, but see, the problem is I keep getting this loud voice in my head saying, this is my son. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, wait, what? This is my son and it's not me. It's just, I was going to, you know, sit here and talk that stupid shit to you because I'm judging the book by its cover. But I can't get this vibrational Tory thing right out of me that's saying, this is my son, nigga, don't play with my son. This is what I said. The great mother goddess is saying, you know, so they got us praying to the Father all the time, which is God, you know, Jesus now. And he give us what we need, because that's what your Father gonna give you, what you need, you know, water, shelter, food, all that. But we don't really, as blacks or whites or whatever, just all together. I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying. That's all together. The people, we leave the mama out, and the mama get a little bit jealous, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like women know, daddy, woo, daddy do whatever he want, and that baby gonna love that daddy no matter what, you know what I'm saying? So that, you know, like that, mama still get a little bit jealous, like, man, come on, y'all don't even talk to me, but you want the Lexus. She like, come talk to me. So the Catholics pray to Mary. So they got the richest and the wealthiest, but they don't got the Father, the protection, and the security and knowing that God is there, you know, but they got the richest and the wealthiest. So it's like that. So right now, I was a victim of that, you know, so I got to pray to Mother Goddess too, because I want the riches too, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you how she did it. I'm geeking off the spiritual coffee. Yo, get your blunt. Give me a second. Let me calm the fuck down. I'm going to tell you females how she did it. Brothers too, how they did it to me. So, she say, she let go. She broke apart. She let go. She said, I ain't gonna even try to fight the spirit no more. She was only trying to fight it because we playing cards in the hood, kicking it. It's not the appropriate time, I guess, and her boyfriend over there. So, you know, she over here crying to me, gonna look real crazy. So, but she like, fuck it, let it go. She's like, damn, this is my son. This is my son. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? I said, I look at her boyfriend, he look at me, I just put my head down. I said, yeah. She said, you know what I'm talking about? What happened to you? And what you got to understand is when she let go, the spirit took over. I said, God's mother took over and said, look, she's looking at me through her etherical eyes. And when she's looking at my energy dynamic, I got chinks in my armor. I'm white with black spots all over my body, mean bullet holes, scars, spiritual wounds. You know what I'm saying? So she's looking at that. And she's like, damn, they done fucked my baby up. And then I got these tattoos. That even look reckless. You know, they done, Satan done marked me like, put his tag on my ass like, nigga, let me get a little my signature, nigga. And it's okay, though. So she crying. The tears start coming back down, and she started rocking back and forth. And she was like, oh, man, what happened to you? She said, what the fuck? She said, what you doing out here? I'm like, I just started, fuck it. I don't know. She said, you ain't supposed to be out here. You know, I'm in the belly of the beast right now. Y'all got to remember, I'm in the shadow of the valley of death. I'm in the heart, you know, they selling dope in front of the crib, you know. She said, what the fuck are you, which was a good question. I was like, yeah, you right, you know, like, damn, this shit crazy. This is real. Fuck it, it's real. So she said, well, why is you out here? I said, okay. She said, what is you doing? You ain't even supposed to be doing nothing. She said, you ain't supposed to be doing shit. I'm trying, y'all, but this is what she said. And I'm trying to figure out what is she talking about. Well, I ain't supposed to be doing nothing. I don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit on my throne, but shit, I got to work. I got a job. I got to provide for the family. You know, I'm trying to figure this out at the time. She's like, no, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing. And so she told me, she said, it's over with. It's over with. Just like that. She said, this is over with. And at the time, I didn't know. And doing it, putting the time right there like 3-4 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really know what was over. You know, I'm fast forwarding. You know, she had, you know, kept talking. Said a little of this, a little of that. The dude looking too crazy, was trying to go. And here come the cat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we go. So I'm sitting there thinking now this is me leaving that situation in time. Like, what was she talking about? How can she be so accurate? But not, you know, because I got to go to work. I'm still going to work every day trying to figure out what she mean. I can't just sit at the crib. But just to make a long story short, now I'm doing exactly what she said. I ain't supposed to be doing nothing. I'm sitting here. I don't even move. I'm on my throne. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to, you know, like that. So all her prophecy came true. To where, like I say, if I ain't supposed to work, then I ain't supposed to do this. I'm supposed to sit there and get money. And she showed me, because this is what's happening now. And I don't really talk about it because I don't like to brag. But just know everything that queen told me is true. And if I see her, I'm going to hit her with a rap. So all you queens out here, let break apart. Let that prophecy come through. Fuck all that, you know, judgment book by its cover, and fuck whoever around you, let it go. Because what you don't know is that person going to see that. That female don't know how accurate she is. And if I can find her, I don't even know her name, but I know the direction to go. I'm going to show her how accurate she is. Like I say, Queen Hood, this poet, I'm out.